Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is the Word500. So let's start with crypt, because the words are kind of encrypted in terms of where the colors go. That's the best we've come up with for Word500, except maybe words, but all of the games involve words. So, all right, I think the right word ends in Y. So let's do something like, I was going to say salty, but there's no T, but something that ends in Y that gets me 5 unique letters, common ones. So I'd like the S, the L, the N, the A. That's obviously not a word, but is there something similar? Probably the A, probably an AY word like this. Maybe the S would go here. I want to do nasty. I could get the E. Is there like an EY? Somehow no. I don't know why, but I'm gonna see if lashy is a word. It's not. How about mashy then? Okay. There's an A, but it's not an A there. Interesting. All right, and on the left, oh, it's not the atch trap. I was gonna say it's probably the atch trap, but definitely not the atch trap, actually. Could be like a ACH word somehow. I'm not actually sure. Let's look at the right word some more. So how are we incorporating this AY? Is it like AY at the end? Not seeing that. Maybe A could start the word. Alloy? No, but there is an L. All right, did that help the left at all? I think the left is better to guess now, because there's 3 yellows instead of 2 yellows and a green. So I like to guess the one with the least amount of information, so I can get the most information out of every guess. And it's because I restrict myself to hard mode, of course, where I always try to go for an answer. Maybe I should think about how it has to end in ALY. I guess it could start with L. So unless it started with L, so then we could even put an A here. I'm not immediately seeing, like, could we ELEA? Oh, leaky. I'm actually going to try that. Yes, leaky was the answer. Ooh, and we get an EA on the left. Okay, should have guessed E a long time ago. So is it EACH, like beach? Nice. There's a leaky beach. Well, I mean, beaches, how would you even know? All right. Well, let's do Fibble. Ooh, okay. What do I want to do about this one? Bringing in a gray would be 4 out of the 5 letters. I wonder if I can do that. Relay. Relay does it. Okay, so what did we learn? How did we learn nothing? I used 4 out of the 5 letters. Everything's agreeable. Can I do like an REAL word? Is that... Doesn't look like a word to me. Darn, yeah, that's not a word. What can I do about this? I could omit an AE or R. Is what I can do. So I could do like an EA word. There's got to be, yeah, cheat, for example. So let's try cheat. Oh, no, sorry, cheat. I mistyped cheat and somehow it thought I didn't have a lie. All right, that's just omits the R from both. All right, so what we have learned a few things. First of all, these E's disagree. And so these A's are correct for sure. Also, these E's disagree, but I suppose that means that there is an A. We know that. What else did we get? Actually, is that the only info we got? Could I guess cream here? Okay, the problem with cream. Wait, wasn't I looking for an REA I was looking for an REAL word, not an REAM word. Yeah, the REAL would actually still work, but Creel is not a word. Okay, so never mind. I wasn't being silly. I think I should include the E again. I think I should do another EA word. Now, if I do that, I have to start with C again. So how would I do that, though, is kind of the problem, because I can't do CL. If I do CR, then suddenly I don't have any lies, so I'd have to use the L. It's the only option. So maybe I omit the C. If I omit the C, that means there's no E in the word, which means there must be an R in the word. So like an R here and then an A here. I think that's probably the easiest thing to do. What is like a good word for that? I could do OA. I think. Croak? But then that would start with C. I wouldn't have a lie. Wait, what? How is there nothing? IA or IA? Trial, no. Dryad? Dryad's not on the word list? Why not? Does Briar work? No, because Briar has 2 lies in laser. Okay, not IA then. Not OA, UA? Ooh, okay. I could put the R elsewhere. I could do like an RA here. The only other place I can put the R, but how is there nothing? There's gotta be something. Viral? No, there's no L. I'm shocked that I can't just immediately think of something for this. Oh, darn it. I'm sure there's a million words there. I'm somehow not seeing it. Okay, so what can I do here? If I omit the C, then if I omit the E, then I have to make the C the lie. I mean, unless I start with like CH, but then now I have 2 lies because I have to use, but I can't use the E, right? So I would need a lie in laser. I think I would need to use an R. That would do it, but I don't see a CHR word. That doesn't even make sense. Okay, so I don't think I'm bringing in the C. Like, what if I brought in the T, AT at the end? So I need to bring in the R again. So CR, wait, carrot. Darn, no, that doesn't work. Why doesn't that work? Because I can't put the A second, right? So CR something AT. I can't do croak because there's no lie in cheat. Creek is okay. Darn it. Why is this so hard to think of a word? Okay, if I say the C is lying, then I just need to include an E or an R in the word. I could include a let's see, what could I do? I could include an L in the word, right? Sorry, that adds a lie. That doesn't remove a lie. I need to remove a lie by making one of these things, another additional thing true, which is only the E or R being included. If I include the E, then I have to put the C at the front. We've been through this. I don't think there's a word. Without introducing more lies. So if we don't use the C, then I can't bring in the E. I must bring in the R. And we're back to something like this. Or something like this. OA or IA or UA. I think Dryad's with the Y. I think that's why it didn't work. Something like Pryad a word. Pry on is a word like that. Doesn't work. RIA. Or IRA, like viral. Or ORA, moral. I keep wanting to end in L. What the heck? I mean, I feel like I'd have to end in N in this case. NORAD? No, you never know. Yikes. Do I need to turn off hard mode on this just because I can't think of anything to guess and it's been so long? ORA? URA. I can think of a lot of words that end in L. If the L were the lie, I'd have to use an A, E, and R, though. If I use an E, then I have to use a C. And that's too restrictive. I can't do that. What can I even do here? All right, I am going to turn off hard mode. No, it's been off. Okay. Oops. So I'm going to guess mural. All right, well, that's the lie. So there is an R in the word. It's not here. So the R is here. And we're back to this. And the lie is almost certainly the omitted E at that point. Unless we are a CREA word. I could guess cream, knowing that it can't work. But we'd have to do Creole. And that doesn't work, of course. It's also not a word. All right, RA. I could guess trial, knowing that there's probably no, knowing there's no L. All right, let's see what trial tells us. See, these T's definitely disagree, right? We know that's true. We also know that's true because we've tried the R everywhere else. We know that's true. So I think the T is lying, because if the T wasn't lying, then this T is lying, and then there should be a C there, not a T there. So this T is the lie. So there is we're back to RA, and it's not RIA. So maybe ROA. I could guess croak. Okay, so that's true. That's true. What's our lie? Is the C lying again, or is it the O lying? Well, if the O's lying, then I need to bring in an H or an E. Yeah, I can't bring in the E. Yeah, that doesn't work. So I think the C is lying again. And we're ROA. I've been looking at this. Grown. Oh, wait, it's not even that? Come on, what is it? Am I just gonna lose? Broad? Why was it so hard? I looked at ROA for so long, and there was grown and broad the entire time. Oh well. Broad is not an easy word for sure. Let's move on. Let's do connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. Heart and courage and mind or brain. Are these the wishes and home? These are Wizard of Oz wishes. Heart, courage, brain, and home. Yes. Sought after in Wizard of Oz. Okay. Got the blue first. Nice. Ache and burn feel similar. I'm not sure though. And sting. What else though? Okay, I'm seeing mind and tend and guard and watch. These are all just like, I don't know, guarding. Like, what else would you put it? Look after. Okay, sure. All right. What's our last 2 categories? I thought burn and sting might go together, and smart and ache. These are things that hurt. There you go, hurt. Wrong wrist to answer. Let's give this a second to think about. Silent W's? Is it that silly? Silent W. Okay. I don't like categories like that. I think I like it when it uses the word's meanings, but anyway. How'd you do today? All right, let's do Word500. Let's start with heart. All right, that's a fun thumb. I don't know. 1 yellow. 1 yellow is the worst result. Okay. Well, let's put an E at the end. How about mouse? 2 yellows. So let's assume we got the E right. So we're going to color it like this. And then one of these other ones is also yellow. Maybe I pick another vowel. So actually, what would I do here? Can I do like a QUE word? Is there any of those left? Quell? Sure, let's do it. 1 yellow. Okay, so we can assume the E was correct and that the E wasn't. So maybe this looks like an S or something. We're running out of places for E, but I mean, we could start with S and we could put an E here or something like that. That shouldn't be too hard, right? Sinew. 1 yellow. Okay, so assuming it's the E again, that means we need we need to start with E and then maybe something like epoxy. Don't ask me how I did that. That was a pretty good Word500 solve, if you ask me. Holy cow. I guess some cool words too. Quell, sinew, epoxy. All right. There was a strategy to my madness. It kept lining up with the E being the correct yellow. I mean, if I still had 1 yellow after this, then I would know that E couldn't go anywhere, but cool. Well, let's do polygonal. Ooh, okay, an 8-letter word today. This repeats and this repeats. So if I did ing, I'd have to do like LLING. I mean, it doesn't have to be LL. It could be FF, you know, some double consonant there, but annoying. You're annoying. All right. What would I do? Like double T? Like, I'm not sure how this works. Is it just 2 vowels? Oh, nodding. I was sure that would be it, but actually ing is correct. So we're on to something here. It's not KN though. It's not GN. So is it a vowel? AN or something? like N. Or maybe N, and enacting, and adding, and and napping. Hold on, what's going on here? What could go before an N besides a vowel? Not much. I think I tried them all. The G or the K. We have A, E, and U. Okay, unerring. That's fun. Jeez, really? Okay, it's not un. And there's no E either? Hold on. What? So I gotta use a Y? I start with A and then anything. Hold on. A-E-I-O-U-Y. Definitely no O, U, or E. Can't repeat the I. Is there something that can go before this N that I didn't think about? B-N, P-M-N, S-N, S-N. Oh, well, that's easy. Snapping. Why was SN just completely blank to me today? All right. Got it. Snapping. Okay. Unerring would have been so fun, though. Imagine. Is that in the common? Unerring is in the ordinary words. Nice. Okay. Let's do the mini. What is that stash? This is stash. Okay. H is interesting. Is it possible for the H to repeat? I'm not sure how that would work. Yeah, so probably not the H repeating. Could it be the A repeating? I don't know if I want to try that right now. Hold on. So H may be here and A may be here. Ooh, I don't... Like, what would repeat in that case? Hold on. A repeating. Atcher. Wait, hold on. Okay, if A repeated, H is in one of these two. AH doesn't make any sense to me. So I think it would be like PH or... Can't use the T. W doesn't make sense. CH would be it. So maybe the A doesn't repeat. Let's look at the H repeating again. We could end in ha, but I don't know if that helps. Again, it would be CH or maybe PH. Gonna hitch a ride. Okay, I don't think the H repeats then, and the A doesn't repeat, so we could end in A and do like an H here. Again, C. Choka. Chica. Chica was accept. Okay, this is H. A has to be the repeat. Ooh. Oh, a head. Wow. Okay. I didn't give AH a chance until it had to be. Nice. 145 words. Okay. Let's do symbol. We'll start with blaze. Bound. Okay. So maybe we start with L, and then we would follow up with U. Lurch. Okay, so it is LU. Lumpy. Ends in Y. Lusty. That was it. Lusty. Wow. Cool. Another 5 in the symbol pocket. All right. Let's do blind fusel. All right. So sternal is how I like to start when we have to remove all the vowels. It's a bunch of good consonants. Of course, we rolled out most of the good consonants in this one. We're going to get a lie. Let's do needy, because sometimes repeated letters can catch a lie. It did. The E's caught a lie, because you cannot color E's this way. So either there's no E's or there are two E's. I'm going to say there's no E's. And so that means there is a Y that's not at the end. And this N is telling the truth as well. So maybe like YN. Hold on, what are we doing here? We could end in N, of course. But I want to do Cylon. There's no L. What about YON or something? I thought about rayon, but there's actually no R. What can I do here? Can't be yacht. I'm trying to think of words that start with Y. A Y with an N somewhere. I'd like to put it at the end, maybe. Yearn? Can't be. Tempting to guess yearn regardless. In fact, if there's an E, there has to be two E's. So maybe not Y at the start. Unfortunately, I can't put N at the start because I do like, I don't know, nylon, but obviously not nylon. So maybe not. Y second makes some amount of sense. Why does YNIC sound so good? Like Dynic or something. It can't be Hyman. Because if there's an E, there's two E's. Shoot. So one of those two E's is the lie. So maybe the E actually should go there. EAN or something. Darn. All right, I might guess Hyman, just to get as much info as I can here. The Y is second, and then the N goes after the Y. Okay, so that's what we learned. And there's no H, there's no E, there's no N. Sorry, there is an N. There's no M. I thought it was that anyway, but what is this word with YN there? Like, what does that? Is it me today, or are they just hard? I think it might be me. But what goes YN? I'm desperately trying to think of any letter to go here. Do I do another filler? What would I want to know? Like, is it starting with C? Is it starting with P? Is it starting with W? No. I don't know how much a filler is going to help here, but I can't think of a word. But none of those look good. CYN, cynic. Just sometimes it's just like it just immediately. I clicked as soon as I actually typed out CYN. When I was trying to visualize it in my head, it just never happened. But then, as soon as I typed that C, it was like, oh, cynic. Okay, well, one more game. We're gonna play Don't Wordle. We'll start with kayak. There's an A second. All right, we're gonna see if it's an AY word. So let's just start with, I don't know, is faffy a word? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, okay, perfect. So now we can do sassy. And we can do tatty. And we can do pappy. And we can do babby. No. Nanny. You can do nanny. Oh no, was it nanny? Oh no. What are the chances? A 1 in 120. That sums up the games for today. Wow. What a day. What a word for Don't Wordle. One of the easiest words to fail in normal Wordle. One of the easiest words to fail in normal Wordle, and I couldn't fail it in Don't Wordle. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed these games. I know I was a little slow today. Gotta get some more sleep here. But how'd you do? And of course, if you enjoyed this content, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below?